This is a production of the Etrip English Center. Ho Chi Minh Complex. Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh was the first president of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam who dedicated his life to save the country from invaders. He was also the founder of the Vietnamese Communist Party. For all Vietnamese family, he was regarded as the Great Father or simply Uncle Ho. Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. The place was built to keep Ho Chi Minh's bodily remains after he passed away so that he could somehow find contentment in seeing Vietnam unite. The place so far has had millions of tourists as well as Vietnamese people from every part of the country visiting each year. The building was inspired by Lenin's mausoleum in Moscow but reflects Vietnamese architectural elements. All the materials used for building the mausoleum were collected from many parts of the country, which express Vietnamese people's love for their dearest father. Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum details. The embalmed body of Ho Chi Minh is preserved in the cooled central hall of the mausoleum, which is protected by military honor guards. Two flags on the wall are the national flag and the Communist Party's flag. Both are grafted from 4,000 pieces of rubies from Thanh Hoa province. The body of Ho Chi Minh president lies in a glass case with dim lights. He is wearing the khaki costume with a pair of rubber sandals. The coffin is a work of art made by the craft master of the two countries, Vietnam and Russia. The beds are made from bronze with lotus patterns and placed on a rock pedestal with an automatic lift system. You can also see the sentence, "Nothing is more precious than independence and freedom," which is a well-known quote from President Ho Chi Minh. Ba Dinh Square. Ba Dinh Square is where Ho Chi Minh's mausoleum lies. Here on September 2nd, 1945, in front of thousands of Vietnamese people, President Ho Chi Minh read the Independence Declaration of Vietnam, marking the establishment of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. Ba Dinh means three communal houses. It is originally the name of a village in Thanh Hoa province, where the first resistance against the French colonialists of Vietnamese people took place. When Hanoi got freedom, the Vietnamese government decided to give the name Ba Dinh to this district to remind us of our brave history. It would be a memorable moment if you could see the flag-raising ceremony with military men perfectly dressed in their white uniforms, marching in unison in Ba Dinh Square at 6 a.m. or the flag-lowering ceremony at 9 p.m. This is also a favorite place for the locals to have morning exercise or just simply take a walk around the beautiful square at night. The Presidential Palace. The building was designed and supervised by a German architect for the French Indochina governor. The construction project started in 1900 and was completed in 1906 with 30 rooms and named as Indochina Governor's Palace. In 1954, the building was renamed the Presidential Palace. Up to now, it is used for Vietnamese government to welcome many heads of states, high-ranking delegations of various parties and governments all over the world. Ho Chi Minh Museum. The Ho Chi Minh Museum is the preserver of everything related to President Ho Chi Minh. The museum was built in the shape of a white lotus flower. It has a priceless collection of military orders, mementos, photos of the Communist Party's earlier achievements, the Great August-October revolutions, exhibits related to Ho Chi Minh's political activities, etc. The exhibition in the museum comprises three main contents. First, President Ho Chi Minh's life and revolutionary cause, and Vietnamese people's implementation of the president's testament. Secondly, exhibition on the Vietnamese people's life, struggle, and victory under the leadership of President Ho Chi Minh. Lastly, exhibition on the world's history with major events since the late 19th century. The exhibits are showcased in 8 halls. Ho Chi Minh House on Stilts. Having an idea that this small and simple house wasn't suitable for a president, the Vietnamese government decided to build his own house. Walking around, you can feel his simple and pure lifestyle in a wooden tiled house on stilts, surrounded by a garden which is full of fruit trees and a peaceful fish pond. The house has 2 floors. The ground floor was the meeting place, and upstairs there was a bedroom, a study room, and a bookshelf. Outside, there is a garden, and trees in this garden are from all over the country. Besides, there was a fish pond in this garden. It was grown up firstly by Uncle Ho. Every day, around 4 p.m., he took a break from feeding his fish. He always came on time and clapped his hands, so these fish quickly learned the habit of hearing his claps and coming up to the surface. The house on stilts is an excellent example of Uncle Ho's simple life. The beloved president lived here from 1958 until he passed away. The One-Pillar Pagoda. The pagoda was built in 1049 under the reign of Li Tai Tong. It was a group of structures consisting of a pagoda and a tower built in the middle of a square lake. The pagoda looks like a lotus blossoming from the square pond. This architecture was based on an interesting legend. In the 11th century, King Li Tai To was very old and had no son. Therefore, he often went to the pagoda to pray for Buddha's blessing, so that he might have one. One night, he had a dream he met the goddess of mercy, who was sitting on a lotus flower and gave him a pretty boy. Months later, the queen got pregnant and gave birth to a boy. To repay the gift from the goddess of mercy, the king ordered to construct a pagoda in the shape of a lotus, which was supported by only one pillar. Today, many couples come here and pray for a child. The pagoda in Hanoi is not an original one, but a rebuilt structure completed in April 1995 because of the war. House number 54. The house used to belong to an electrician who took care of the governor's palace. From 1954 to 1958, Uncle Ho lived and worked here. Most of the house facilities were gifts from people all over the world. Ho Chi Minh had never gotten married, so sometimes he was lonely. Late in the afternoon, after everyone who was coming to visit him went back home, the radio used to turn on until Uncle Ho went to bed. He needed to hear human voices around him to warm him up. After moving to live and work at the Stilts house, he was going back to House 54 every day for lunch, dinner, and personal hygiene. Opening and closing hours. The mausoleum is open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. However, it is closed on Monday and Friday. Between the 1st of April and the 31st of October, it is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. On Saturdays and Sundays and public holidays, it is open from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Between November 1st and March 31st, it is open from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. The museum is open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, with the closing days being Monday and Friday in the afternoon. The opening hours are from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and from 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Dress code and tips. There are a few dress code stipulations to follow upon visiting the museum or the mausoleum. Short shorts, miniskirts, sleeveless shirts, and tank tops are not allowed. One must be civilized, polite, and quiet whilst in the museum or the mausoleum. Cameras, mobile phones, and bags are not permitted inside. The guards will collect those things before you enter the mausoleum or the museum. Be wary that putting your hands in your pockets in these places may be taken as a sign of disrespect. Entrance fees. Entrance to the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum is free. The Ho Chi Minh Museum has an entrance fee of 25,000 Vietnamese dong per person. The Ho Chi Minh House on Stilts also has an entrance fee of 25,000 Vietnamese dong per person. Transportation. All locations are accessible by car, motorbike, or bus. This is a production of the Etrip English Center.